Hi, I'm Jodie.
Hi, I'm Natalie. We just wanted to introduce ourselves and give you a little bit more detail than what's already in the profile for us on the website.
So you can get to know who we are a little bit too.
Yeah, get a feel for us. Absolutely, I think it's important.
So I just thought it'd be an ideal opportunity to give a little bit of a background on what we've done in the past, both career-wise as well as our experience in house sitting. So,
personally, I've got a 13-year background in the Australian Federal Police, so it was a variety of different things that I did, but one of the main things I did was VIP protection, which was my great love, and I looked after the Australian Prime Minister for 7 years. So a lot of travel, a lot of interstate travel, a lot of responsibility. I was actually running the team at the time, so a huge amount of responsibility. Coordination, logistics, details, attention to detail, huge amounts of that. And security, of course, having to have top secret security clearance, which was really important too. So I guess I bring those elements to a house sit. I understand the importance of security and privacy.
She can be pretty anal at times.
I can be very anal at times. And attention to detail and those sorts of things. So I'm very organised. I've always had that attribute. So I do bring those very strong attributes to a house sit.
And quite, similarly, I guess, and yet being such a completely different career path. I grew up in tourism and hospitality and with a family business, but have spent probably the last 15 to 20 years more importantly in the actual resort and hotel accommodation management. So I've worked my way up through the ranks, you'd say, through running housekeeping teams myself, cleaning myself, and right through to full-on resort management with the largest resort that I was actually involved in running a team of about 40 staff, most of which all lived on site because it was a really remote destination. Our closest supermarket was about 220 kilometres away, but it was right on the reef, so it was quite unique as a tourist destination. But then ended up in in the heart of the city of Brisbane City in Queensland in a 5-star corporate hotel. So I've had sort of varying experiences in all different types of accommodation, from motels and backpackers to hotels and resorts and corporate apartments as well. So attention to detail again, cleanliness, always just keeping that eye out, and customer service is first and foremost, of course, in that industry, and it's how I like to live as well. I mean, keeping a tidy, clean house, and the thing that I did miss out on for many years in doing that particular work was not being able to have a pet myself. So once I left that industry, I had the pleasure of I bought a collie for many years, and prior to that, growing up with my family, we had poodles and cats and fish and birds, and I really love. Like, I don't have children, so a lot of love and attention goes to pets. I just adore them.
Yeah, absolutely. We both have had pets all our lives. Ever since I was very young, we had a dog. And I grew up with him. It was my dog, and I loved him. And it's continued since then. I've had tropical fish, freshwater fish, turtles, birds.
I actually looked after a snake. That was one job that we did have in Alice Springs, where I did get to have a snake. It seemed appropriate to be in Alice Springs. So.
Absolutely. Well, I had 2 diamond pythons as well for many years. Yeah. So in Sydney. So so we've got a bit of a cross range of animals and pets we've looked after.
Yeah, I think the big thing is we've got like professional backgrounds that kind of hopefully resonate with you with both accommodation management and cleanliness and security and attention to detail. But more than anything, at this stage of our life, we're in our early 40s. We're doing a lot of writing these days. We actually like to publish digitally online. And most of our work is based around philosophy, outlooks on life. So personally, we just like to absorb and experience life through new locations and new people. But we really feel that we learn a lot from just being quiet in nature and with animals. And that's really why we're sort of choosing this path. Like leaving Dubai, we left Australia nearly 18 months ago, and I've had a fantastic experience here, but it's time to move on, and we're wanting to.
Yeah, it really is. We've sat with it over the last few months and both come to the same conclusion independently that it is time to move on from Dubai. We've had a great experience, as Jodie said, but it's time for new experiences. And I feel that going to new locations and travelling really does come out through our writing, and we provide insights. Like, really our writing is about what we've got out of a location and what we get out of meeting people and philosophy and that sort of thing. So it's also helping other people take those different perspectives on board and looking at different ways of looking at things at life.
Yeah.
And that's really what we write about.
So, from that perspective as well, we're very much more about our own well-being and nature, so much prefer to go to bed early and wake up early. We don't really do the
Party.
Drinking and partying.
We've done that 20 years ago.
So, well, it's really past that. The beauty
time.
of being, are we officially middle-aged now?
No, not yet.
Okay.
No. Not quite.
Whenever that comes. But
I'll say no.
Yeah. So hopefully this has given you a bit more of an insight as to who we are, and if you'd like to contact us, would love to be able to have a Skype call. Find out more. We've got more references available. Happy to give you any details of anybody if you could speak to directly. But if you feel like you resonate with who we are or feel our energy through this video, then please do get in contact. We would love
absolutely.
the opportunity to see your part of the world. We're happy to travel anywhere.
Yeah.
And we'd love the opportunity to take care of your home and your pets if you have any.
Yeah, absolutely. It would be a great pleasure.
Yeah, it would be an absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
So thank you, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.